Hello Virgo, welcome to your October goal, Dafa, and tarot reading. I've already done the Dafa, so we're going to go ahead and start with the mantra for the month. It came in Irete Ogbe, and it came as doing some of the things you are good at will open new roads. So this is where you might find that new experiences and opportunities come in to you when you're actually doing things you really like to do and are good at. And your E-ray, when you are in positive moments in the month, it came in Owanran Obara. And what that came as is take time to figure things out and be open to new ideas. So when you're figuring things out and those neat little things might come in, think about taking those opportunities. Your last one is Ayewo, which is the negative part of the month. And again, I try to throw to stay out of Ayewo because I want as much positive moments as possible. I like to go as far as I can, you know. So, and that came in Ofun Iwori. And it says, do not dwell on things. And that's really important because yes, things happen in our lives that we need to think about it for a minute. But there's a difference between thinking about it and dwelling on it. Are you going to ruin a relationship because it was a hard moment and you can't let it go and you're dwelling on it? Or are you going to ruin, the missed opportunity of having a good day at work because the day before you had a bad day? So you need to juggle that a little bit and see if you're actually dwelling on things or not. And if you're dwelling on them, then you kind of need to figure out how to put that away so you can have more happy moments in life, because every moment can go either way and you miss opportunities that could really make you smile if you're stuck. All right, so your goal for the month is transmutation. So we're taking moments of our life and we are changing them. We are changing our experiences, maybe even changing our perspective about what's going on. All right, and your message from the angels is write about your thoughts and feelings. That's really good, actually, especially with transmutation and the Dafa reading. Okay, and it says, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing. And writing about that might actually be a way of getting that off your chest, seeing it in a new perspective, going, hey, you know what? I just read what I wrote. That doesn't sound logical, or that just doesn't sound like that person, or it doesn't sound like what's happening, or I finally wrote about it, I've dealt with it, I'm done with it, I can move on. I mean, there's so much potential in writing. So yes, I would write about things that are happy for you as well as stress you out. All right. The goal, though, is to be able to write eventually about your happiness and the things that you really enjoy, because that will help call more of it in. But this month is a moment to reflect so that you can get through stuff, it looks like. All right. So your tarot reading. Let's see how this goes together. You have the Two of Wands, right side up. You have the Six of Swords, right side up. You have the World, upside down. You have the Judgment, it looks like, right side up. And the Three of Pentacles, reversed. And the Empress, right side up. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Two of Swords in reverse. And we have Five of Discs right side up, followed by the Eight of Pentacles right side up. All right. So in your physical world, you're going to have some times of debate where is this good, is this bad? Or you're going to have times of, it looks like you're going to have times where you're like really on a positive roll, or opposite, something like just gets into the works there. It probably, some of the stuff, the underlying is going to be resources, trying to figure them out. 3 is the building card, so maybe you're going to feel like at times you're just hitting a wall. People do break through those, but at times you may feel that way, although this is in your physical world. Yeah, so it is about resistance to maybe even moving on, because this is the building card. So you're resisting on building the new relationship. You're resisting starting that new opportunity, that new job, that new relationship. So you might have some past baggage that just says, oh my gosh, I've done this before. I'm never doing this again. Never's a funny word. This would be resistance. And the 3 right side up is really good. It's a really good building card. So if you are resistant to new positive things that are coming into your life because you're basing it on old stuff, you might be missing a really good, strong opportunity. So take a look at that. See if it's your old dogma. See if you're dwelling on it. And see if you can't come out the other side much more abundant. All right, with that, you also have in your emotional arena, you have the 6 of Swords, and in the other arena, you have the Empress. So you are in control, and the 6 of Swords means it's time to move on. Okay, not time to run away, time to move on. Running away is running away from things, bad, good, whatever, but moving on is deliberately moving forward to where you want to go. Okay, so think about exactly where you really want to go. Deal with the fear later. Okay, put that to the side, put the dwelling, the past aside. Really think, where, if everything was perfect, would I want to be? That's going to give you your answer. You have the Empress and the power to start this and do so. So the choice is yours, whether you are going to do the transmutation and change your life for the way you want it to go. Okay, because you get choices to make those changes. In that, obviously people like to do things they're good at. So it's going to create new, happier roads in the direction you want to go by starting that. Put the fear, the dwelling over here, and start that. In that, you got the mental part of your world. That's why it's probably in reverse. Okay, because you got the world in reverse, so you have everything you want, but it's in reverse. It's resistance. You have all that potential. You have the really super strong path, new beginning potential. It's also in reverse, so it's resistance, because it's the Ace of Swords. So it tells me that during this month, some of these changes, which could be really exciting for some of you, are there. It can be profound if you take advantage of it. Okay. The universe, the world, they can give you blessings, but you have to actually want them and catch them. And may sometimes reach out for them, but in this month, I think they're coming your way, whether you reach out really or not. It's just whether you're doing this or not. Okay, so just be aware of that. Spiritually, you have the Judgment card and you have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So the Judgment, that's fairness coming in, that's karma coming in. yeah, the things you're asking for coming in, the universe, the ancestors, your guardians, they're lining up to help you with what what your heart has asked for in the past. They're trying to help you with that. There's the Four of Pentacles is in reverse, so it deals with the resources. It deals with things that you're asking for. And it's in reverse, which in this case is really good because now the hoarding is right side up, and it's all mine. I can do it myself. That's right side up. You're in reverse, so it says that you have a moment in time right now where you might actually be able to drop your baggage and find a way to move through to newer, better waters. Okay? All right, with that, your current situation is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is staying in balance. It tips pretty easy. You're in resistance to that balance. Again, new things can be scary. Really getting what you want can be scary, especially if it means connecting to other people, because you have to let them be them, and their expectations and your expectations are two different things, and you may have experienced in the past where you got burnt or you think you got burnt. So that kind of can be scary for a lot of people. So that's why the Two of Swords might be a little bit resistance to the balance. You can get back into balance. You just have to, take that breath and say, you know what, this is what my heart has asked for, or this is what I've wanted, or that's that person, and that person isn't the same as the person in front of me. Okay, two different people, two different responses. Everybody speaks their own language. I don't care who speaks English or who speaks Spanish or whatever they speak. Just because Ed speaks English and Sharon speaks English, definitely Ed has his own version of English and Sharon has her own version. And when they're talking, doesn't always match up. So in the past, you may have had those miscommunications that have really just hit you hard. And it may have hit you hard because you're not speaking the same language, even if you technically are. Okay? I don't know if that helps, but I hope it really does. Because I find a lot of our turmoils and our heartfelt griefs actually can be avoided if we actually understood what the other person was actually trying to say. All right, your biggest obstacle this month is the Five of Discs. Yeah, makes sense. Five of Discs, that's not reaching out for your resources. Your resources are around you. The things that you want are around you. In this case, this guy is just afraid of, because he feels like the world's throwing rocks at him, okay? My other cards show that the discs are everywhere, but you're not seeing them, or you feel like you're being turned away from them, you're not reaching out for them, but they're there. So this is the opportunity to reach out and try to see them and try to grab them, because they are there. This is right side up, so I know they're there. You just got to take a minute. And you got to take the chance. Okay, and your last card is the Eight of Pentacles, which is good for that too. So you're going to put in some effort, and you're not going to see it right away, but you are going to see it. This is the retirement plan, but obviously we don't have to wait that long. It doesn't take 65 years to get your efforts rewarded on this one, but it takes a minute. So you're going to be working towards something that you really like, the opportunities, and it should pay off in the future. Okay? I hope you enjoyed your reading for October. It looks like a fun, eventful month. Again, try not to dwell on things. Try to release things that have not served you in the past. Try to look forward to the future and know that the people from now are not the people from then, if that's the case. And have a wonderful month. I will see you in November.